Hey everyone, Tim with Collect Jurassic here with some exciting new toy reveals as part of Mattel's Hammond collection. This is the toy line that is based for adults with added articulation and paint details. Lots of awesome stuff has come out already for it in 2021, and there's even more on the way for the rest of this year and even into next year, which is kind of where these reveals sort of lay, with some of them coming out later this year and into next year. So let's go ahead and jump right into these exciting new Hammond collection figures, starting off with Robert Muldoon, the last member of the original cast. Shouldn't say the whole cast, but sort of those main characters with Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, Ian Malcolm. Now we're getting Robert Muldoon in the 3 3/4 scale with added articulation. He comes with this Boss shotgun, even has the strap, which I think is a really nice touch. The Amber Collection version of this figure didn't even come with the shotgun, it came with a cattle prod. So bringing the weapon back here, which is a great addition to this figure. Also has some really nice detailing on the little ID tag on his chest. Of course, all the added articulations there around the feet and the wrists and elsewhere in the waist. All that stuff is going to be here present in this figure. And if it's anything like the Amber Collection figure, it's going to be fantastic. That one had some great details and movie accurate coloring. And it looks like this Hammond Collection version is going to have the exact same sensibilities of that figure. And Robert Muldoon is always one of my characters, so one of my favorite characters. So I'm really excited about this one. Up close, you can see the boots do look a little bit wonky. I don't know why they did them like that, but I'm guessing it's to add that foot articulation in. But the socks are there. Gotta have the high socks if you're Robert Muldoon. And then you can see some of that enhanced articulation in the knees, some of that fine detailing they have on the weapon. Does not look like the stock folds back, but I could be wrong. This is the only photo we have for now, so we'll have to wait and see if that's the case. Then you also have the articulation in the wrists, which lets Muldoon hold his shotgun in a way that his Legacy Collection figure, the previous 3.75-inch version of this toy, could never hold a shotgun. So now he'll actually be able to hold it. You can see that ID tag has the little artwork on it. And then we also have, obviously, Muldoon wearing his hat. I'm guessing there might be some other accessories with this figure, maybe a hatless head version. We'll just have to wait and see till we get more reveals. But very excited about this one. Again, one of my favorite characters from Jurassic Park, so can't wait to see it. Also in this wave, we have the Jurassic Park 3 male Velociraptor, definitely a fan favorite, and again, another outstanding Amber Collection figure that's coming down to the smaller size and Hammond Collection. The Amber Collection one had tons of paint detail. It does look like they scaled it back a little bit for the smaller version, but all the broad stroke details are there. They got the blue around the eye, the white stripe that goes all the way down to the tail. All that stuff is there, and it does look like it has a resculpted head as well to make it obviously like match the actual design in the movie versus just repainting the Hammond Collection Raptor head. They actually sculpted a new one. Has those kind of defined ridges around the nose, and also hard to tell here, but it has those quills on the back too, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, overall they really did capture the essence of this Velociraptor figure. It's no surprise to me that Mattel is kind of shifting to repaint the Raptors for Hammond Collection. I mean, there's just so many cool Raptor characters in the Jurassic franchise, not counting Blue and the Raptor Squad, but you have the Tiger Raptor, you have a couple of Jurassic Park 3 Raptors, and you also have the Jurassic Park Raptor itself. So I'm glad they're hitting up the JP3 Raptor first, though, because this is definitely one of the cooler designs. I mean, I'm not even really a Jurassic Park 3 fan, so to speak, but I do love the dinosaur designs in it, and the Velociraptor is particularly fantastic. Definitely is like a cool evolution of the first couple films designs of the Raptor. So here it is, the Jurassic Park 3 Raptor with all that enhanced articulation throughout and some of that added sculpt detail that it really needs to make it representative of what we see on screen. So that one will be coming alongside Robert Muldoon pretty much shortly thereafter. Arnold and Packy that were just revealed. So stay tuned for more on that. Shifting again to Jurassic Park 3, we have Hammond Collection's first ever 2-pack. Yes, you heard that right. 2 figures, 1 box. We're getting the female Jurassic Park 3 Raptor. That's the white coloration. Obviously, you can see here we're also getting an Alan Grant figure, a little bit different than the one we already have. More representative of his on-screen appearance in Jurassic Park 3 with the plaid shirt, the satchel that holds the eggs, different colored pants and hat, all that good stuff. Probably more or less the same figure with just different paint from the previous version. But this Raptor is unique because it does have, again, that resculpted head for Jurassic Park 3 with those ridges, which we'll talk about a little bit later. But here you can see everything you're getting in the box here. The Raptor, obviously, Grant, a couple interchangeable hands for Grant, looks like to hold eggs. So you will get the actual plastic eggs to use in this little set. Also comes with a backpack, so you get the satchel and the backpack. Kind of interesting, but if they want to make it screen accurate, it has to come with all the pieces, right? So pretty cool that we're getting both of these in the set versus individually. And also with the Jurassic Park 3 male Raptor we already talked about, right here you're going to get the basically both Raptor designs once you get both sets. So pretty cool stuff. And that Raptor, again, does have that resculpted head part. It adds a little bit of a ridge to the above the nose, but also you can see some sculpting for the jaw. The jaw kind of opens in a more forward space. So we'll see how that looks in action. And everywhere else, the articulation is basically identical to what we're used to on the Hammond collection Raptor. But coloration here looks fantastic. They did a great job bringing that really interesting sort of like white contrasty deco from the film Raptor to the toy itself. And it's going to just look really nice next to those Jurassic Park 3 Raptors, the male versions, which also bears mentioning that this one never got a proper Amber Collection release, so kind of a first for the articulated white Raptor, which is pretty cool. Here's a little nice pose shot where you can see Grant holding the egg pose down. Yeah, now I see he's wearing a backpack and he's wearing the satchel bag, which is kind of cool, but I love this particular pose of the Velociraptor too. Definitely reminds me a lot of the movie with its snout pointed toward the camera. So it's pretty close to, you know, something representative of what's on film. From certain angles, it does look a little strange, but again, these are just promotional photos, and really it all comes down to what the figure feels like in hand, at least for me. But early indications are this set looks great. Again, exciting to see a 2-pack finally coming out. Allows us a little more, opportunities to come out with different figures, different combinations. So remains to be seen if Mattel will keep doing these kinds of 2-packs. But it's definitely a first for this particular collection from Mattel. And it coincides nicely with the male Velociraptor we're getting, because you're going to get all those Jurassic Park 3 designs kind of in a short amount of time. So Hammond Collection definitely showing some Jurassic Park 3 love. I did want to take a second and talk about the packaging for this item. We do have a photo of the box here as well, and you'll notice that there is no window on it. This is definitely aligns with a lot of trends we're seeing with toys in general, kind of ditching the plastic windows, ditching the open packaging for something closed off with literally just a photo on front of it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this sort of shift at all. Totally understand why they have to do it, but I wish they would put in some sort of window so this was display ready. Otherwise, it's really just a printed box and anything could be in there. But maybe they're just doing this for the 2-pack. We'll have to see if they do it for the other figures, but definitely bears mentioning that this 2-pack will come in a box with no window. So interesting stuff, kind of an interesting turn of events for Hammond Collection, a adult collector-oriented line. But elsewhere, it looks like we'll be definitely getting some really cool figures from Hammond Collection here in the short term, but there's even more on the way for 2023. Obviously, they're starting to hit every film, and even things that are just, basically not on film, like Concavenator. So we'll have to see what other designs and sort of human figures and all that they bring to the table next year and hopefully beyond, because I'm loving this collection and I can't wait to see where it goes. But I think that's all I got. Again, I'm Tim with Collect Jurassic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.